Excel Electronics presents the Intellivision Gamer.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Intellivision Show. This is show number 128. I'm your host, the Intellivision Gamer. I want to also welcome everyone that might be watching from the Retro Gamer channel. I do go live on both channels. There is actually some content being put out for that one. I have a playlist on this channel. I think Wednesday, Alien Abduction goes live, and that is an unofficial sequel to Hero from the same original programmer. And in fact, I was playing that last night. I can't get really far yet, but I'm around 20,000 points, just under. I've been having a lot of fun with that one. We are going to kick off the top Intellivision game segment, and that's going to be around for quite a while, but it's going to be, a shorter segment to go in with everything else. And we're going to have a discussion tonight on how you guys want that set up and how you want it to work, how many we want to do each week, and so forth. Because this is all about the people in chat. You guys are going to pick how we do it. You're going to vote each week on the game or games. And we are going to work our way to the top Intellivision game of the original 125, all from people in chat using chat polls. We are going to have a very tiny mail call. At least we almost didn't have one. I got one small thing in right before I went live. They didn't even ring the doorbell. I saw an Amazon notification on my phone. We are going to have a homebrew highlight related to the live stream challenge we did last week with Pierre. I figured it was a good time for that one. We're going to have a few other regular segments. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you're new here and you like Intellivision content, you should definitely sub to the channel. It's all we do here. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all the channel members. We are to 54. We can almost start saying them again. And I really want to do that. And I was going to bring up I should at least say like the new members to the channel, if I'm not saying them all. Literally had no time this week. We'll talk about that here in a second. Let's talk about my shirt. TJ Ferreira, one of my favorite bastards. YouTubers. He has been gone for quite some time. His mom came for a lengthy stay. He does this most years. And today was his first video back. And I did the thumbnail in his honor. And I wore the shirt tonight in his honor. And I just wanted to say, welcome back, TJ. You have been missed. If you haven't seen TJ yet, you definitely should look him up. I love watching TJ. Also, it's a friend of mine as well. So, personal update. First, I still didn't do another member minute. I need to do those, but these personal updates and all that, it's kind of like the same thing, just not for members only. But I want to put a little bit of information about the channel, like the growth, things coming up, a little bit behind the scenes. And I literally want mine to be a minute. I love watching Cyrus started this stuff, and then Mike's Gaming Gala, and now Jeff's Go Game Go's doing it. And I want to do them, and I will be, but I really just want it to be like a minute or two, just like a quick update and kind of what's going on and how the channel's doing, kind of a thing, stuff that you don't see on the normal videos. But also very quick. So this week was Robbie's birthday. That's really why I had no time. I told you guys last week I was going to be going to the doctor and getting a lot of things checked out. I'll tell you a little bit about that. And I also was getting ready for Robbie's birthday. And that took, between the dentist, the doctor appointments, and Robbie's birthday, I literally had zero time. That's why I got a few messages saying, hey, are you going live tonight? I didn't have the show ready. I did all that while I was watching Pierre play AF2. And I got the stuff on YouTube side done. And then I had to populate what we're doing tonight as well. Just got done right before we went live, of course. But I did have time to eat a quick sandwich, because being on here for a few hours when you're hungry and your stomach's growling, it sucks. So Robbie had his typical birthday. He likes going. Usually we do two things. We do like a family fun day where we just do stuff he likes to do. Like he wanted to shoot archery, play some games. We'll go get ice cream, like a lot of fun stuff like that. And then he has his birthday party. He likes going to his grandparents' house, my parents, and gets a big, inflatable water slide. We rent one of those. We have all kinds of family, sometimes a few friends over, cake, ice cream, pizza, and we just have fun all day. We had and it's the Costco one. It's not like real, but the axe throwing, the ninja star, that one from Costco they had for a while. That's a lot of fun to do. We had that out there. Then my doctor's appointments, I went Thursday. Like, I got this. And she's doing, and finally she goes, on the fourth one, she's like, you need to come more often. I'm like, I know, but I'm here. That's what I'm doing. And so the biggest one, I had the gross, and they took pictures, and I got a call the next day saying, yeah, we need to see you in. So I have a growth right here. I don't know if it's a mole or a tag or what it is, but it got dark, and they want me to come in. They want to take a look at that one. It's probably going to get removed. It's not my first rodeo with those. I've had a few removed off my back. So got to get them checked out. You don't want anything bad to happen just because you didn't go in. She did tell me right away, like, I have a massive foot problem. I don't know that I've really talked about it. Probably a couple years, on and off for a while. The last year, solid. If I sit for a while and I get up, I limp a few steps and then I walk fine. But I have a lot of heel pain, and a lot of guys where we work, because we stand a lot, and we wear the big heavy duty steel toe boots, but it's required. Several of us have plantar fasciitis, other foot issues. I just thought I had that, and it's something close, but it's not that. I don't know 100%, but she's guessing, and I looked it up after she told me what she thinks it is, and it's dead on what the issues I'm having. So somehow, getting old, I've got flat feet now, or near flat feet. And whenever you have flat feet, if you're not wearing inserts, a lot of issues can go on. That's why I was having intermittent issues and getting painful, and then I wasn't doing anything about it, and it kept getting worse. In the last year, it's been like solid. I'm so mad at myself I didn't go in sooner, because I left that doctor's appointment when she said I had flat feet, went to Fleet Feet, a shoe store, or running, they do all kinds of stuff like that. Got on their machine. They said, yeah, you have flat feet. And they gave me arch support inserts for people with flat feet. I walked out of there with them in my shoes. I have not limped when I first stood up or when I sit a while since. And they said my feet are going to be sore, because now everything's changing positions. Muscles are working different. Bones are in different locations. I'll be like tender, but I don't have the pain. And it could take a month or longer before, if that works, for it to all go away. But man, what a relief already, just to not have that severe pain in those limps, and all from putting in an insert in my shoe. They're only like $65. I got 2 of those, and then I ordered, the guys at work do that, and one guy, his were like $600. I didn't spend that. That would cut into my game collecting money. I bought the ones from Fleet Feet, and then I got on Amazon. They said, yeah, for all our like extra pairs of shoes, they get these $20 versions, and I have those in my house shoes and another pair of shoes I don't wear very often, and it all is helping big time. I'm just like kicking myself in the ass because I didn't do it sooner. So and I also have a podiatry. I think that's the foot appointment, and now I think it's maybe 3 weeks away. So I'll get more confirmation, get more testing. But I've had some extreme relief already. I'll get I can't remember when my appointment is to get the arm checked out, or the shoulder. So we got that going on. I talked about a few other things, severe sore throats, and that was really the reason I went in, afraid of the C word. So they gave me medication to try for like GERD to see it, before I eat, dinner. And I'm going to try that for a month. And then if I don't have any relief, which I don't know that I am, because it hasn't helped so far, I'm going to go in and, they're going to have a look down the throat. I know. Insert jokes, but they'll stick the camera down there and make sure everything's good. So I've only been put out once, and that was gallbladder surgery. So I'll probably get checked out both ends if I go in, because I haven't done that yet, and I am in my 50s. I think that's it. So I'll show you guys. These are the inserts. If any of you guys have flat feet, these are like $65, I think. And man, what a difference if you're having feet problems as you get older, or I mean, I guess younger people have that too. Definitely don't wait around, get it checked out, because it could be something simple and not very costly. And your feet, especially if you walk around or stand all day, man, what a difference. I think that's it for the personal update. There is a live chat poll, and it's just basically the new topic for tonight, the top Intellivision game. Is it something you're kind of looking forward to? Again, this isn't going to be a huge thing, on so many shows. It's going to be a 5, maybe 10 minutes at the most, just a regular segment. Most every week, I'm pretty sure, is the plan. And we are going to dwindle all 125 down to the top game voted by you guys. We'll talk about that more in a little bit, but that's what the poll is. And it's simply, are you looking forward to it? Yes, no. What's the top Intellivision game? So we'll take a little bit more of a look at that in a minute. Let's go ahead and welcome everyone in chat. Keith was here first, and it wasn't 3:54 is whenever I populated that, and he was like right after that. Tofu had been waiting for it. He knows it's coming. Sometimes I'm a little early, sometimes I'm a little late. This was right before. He's like, finally been waiting to be first. And then Keith beat him. Been waiting for 2 days, but Keith beat me. What's going on, Tofu? What's going on, Keith? Also known as Crash 7. I saw your studio tour from 3 years ago. How about an update? The game room is in the process of being refreshed. It's a lot's changed since back then, I'll tell you that. I just haven't had any time between all the family stuff, working and trips. I've hardly touched anything in a while since the last time we talked about it, but I will, once I do a little bit more, I'll do a video and show you guys. I'll probably do a sneak peek for the members only first, and then on the show, we'll show the video. Can I buy a ROM? Oh, wait, wrong rooms. What are you talking about, Chris? I don't sell ROMs. Code Maser from Georgia. Sean's here. INTV Fun. Good to see you, sir. Double C. Benville's here. Hello from St. Louis. Pine Soul. Hello. It started at 4:50. Can you start over? I'm like, sure, I'll start over in 8 minutes and 47 seconds, or 8 minutes 40 seconds, I think I said. Tim Babcock's here. Good evening. What's going on? It's Shark Week, so I have been playing Shark. The cats really like it. Shark's a fun game. Have you played Shark 2, the hacked version from David Harley? I really like that one. The one where you can set the time. Rickster's here. What's going on, Rick? Hello from the state above code. Michael Doherty's here, 10th. Here no matter what number I am. Or here no matter what number I am. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Dark Underdog's here. Hello from a Rocky Mountain state. Kurt Bradshaw's here. What's going on, Kurt? PJ Smith. Aaron Sasek, what's going on? Frantic Programmer. I'm so looking forward to playing the final version of that. I'm expecting big things, sir. Everyone's saying hello. Make sure I don't miss anyone here. Salvatore. Good evening to all. How many days, Salvatore? How many days? He always counts how many days to PRGE. I don't even know unless I don't have it on one of those. I know on the app you can set countdowns, and I actually have an app for that, but I haven't done it because it stays on my phone until the thing. I'll get irritated with that. Dark Underdog says, Aaron, sup? Congrats on the Frantic future. How far am I behind? Oh boy, I'm way behind. ECDHE, hello. I'm going to start moving through here, guys. I'm way behind because I blabbed a lot about my personal stuff. Remember, everyone, Math Fun for best game ever since we can't vote Bob. Hey, Rab, good to see you here, buddy. I was just saying hello to Rab on Pierre's live stream. It's always good to see you, Rab. I'd love to see you on a live stream one of these times. Rab's one of those guys you can like listen to him talk all day long. Pierre's here, or do I call you Peter now? If you guys haven't seen Pierre's new video where he's Peter, And then Chris, famous or crispy old games, he has a response video to that, and they're doing the bro show, so it's like they're almost pulling like a DJC with characters. It was fun to watch. Definitely something different. I love the story about how A Better MouseTrap came to be. Mr. Poe Styles here. What's going on, Poe? Dale's here. DK Astro Smasher. That's a homebrew, and I don't think that would win. I really had high hopes for Mr. Turtle, but I don't like to talk bad about anything, but I had high hopes for that one. And definitely it was something different. How about the oldest members of the channel? You're probably one of them, Michael. Michael, Phil, I don't know who else is in there up there like that, but I know you're one of them. PJ Smith says, Pierre, fantastic show tonight. He was playing AF2. He's supposed to play 3 games, and I left just a few minutes before 5, and I think he was just playing AF. We'll let Pierre talk about how far he was able to get. I told him I want to see him eventually beat all 3 levels. It's not easy. You're going to get frustrated. Pierre was dropping F-bombs. Pierre's funny when he's mad. I got frustrated a little bit on that one too, but I think it was either in the medium level or the final one. So I asked that. It's E. You just say each letter. Johnny's here. Even in Casey and everyone else here in the live chat, please click the like button and subscribe for Casey. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much. Trying to skip through here, guys. I think we need to have member minutes where the channel members submit 1-minute videos about themselves and collecting. I would put that on the show, sir. If any of you guys want to send me, I've talked about that a long time ago, but it has been a while because I didn't really get much response to it. It's not easy just making a video. You can just use your cell phone. If you want to introduce yourself and talk about, like in a minute or two, your collecting, what Intellivision means to you, things like this, what you played today, I will showcase chat members on the show so everyone can see. So if anyone's interested, whether you're a YouTuber or just someone in chat, that I would love to put those on. Make it a little more personal. The Costco axe throwing is fun. We use it for Cub Scouts. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Everyone likes it, from kids to adults. Yeah, I couldn't believe how good it was for being plastic. I mean, the items have a little bit of weight to them. It's easy to play. You can be close for little ones, pretty far. I like to play pretty far away. We've had it for a little over a year now. Oh, I see a lot of you guys have that axe throwing game. That's sweet. I'm glad I'm not the only one enjoying that. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom. Cherry bomb. Bart's here. What's going on, Bart? Good to see you. I missed your guys' show. I mean, I know you guys know I wasn't there. I mean, I popped in to say hello. I tried to at least say hello to everyone that I saw, but what a week and what a birthday weekend for Robbie. That sucker. If it wasn't for my enormous head, I have a picture where it's both of us. He's taller than me. Just my enormous tall head gives me like this much on him, but he's only 14. If I had a normal sized head, he'd already be taller than me. Anyway, there is a 5-game Atari 2600 challenge on hanging out with Poe and Off Grid. I believe that's what it's called. Every Sunday at 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern, they do a show just hanging out and chatting and talking about everything. And they are doing game challenge. And I know 4 of the 5 games. I know the 5th game, but I don't know how to play it. And they're one and done. So you don't have to sit there like Chris or, you know, if you really want to beat someone, no good. You don't have to worry about that. You load it up. You don't get to practice. You play 1 game and you just submit that score. And it is an honor system, but it's so much better than seeing someone's high score and playing for like weeks straight, trying to beat it. And if you're competitive, that's what you do. But one and done, sometimes you suck. Sometimes you throw out a good score. I do the same thing most of the time in pinball now because we do those challenges. I didn't talk about it in the personal update because we haven't played yet. So we're probably going to be playing tomorrow, maybe even Wednesday, the last day. We have some stuff in the next few days. But PJ Smith, wait, Robbie aged another year? How do you keep letting this happen? He won't be a kid anymore. I know, I was thinking, so now technically it's less than 4 years. He will be an adult, which just seems insane. And for sure, sometime in the next so many months, he will be taller than me. I mean, I have large feet. His feet are already bigger, and he'll be taller than me very shortly. No, he gets my wife's athleticism. Like, I'm not a star at any sport, but I can play good pretty much any sport. I've always loved playing sports, grew up playing sports. But Robbie and my daughter, they get their athletic ability from their mom, who does not play any sports, does not really like any sports. And it definitely gives us a lot more free time as a family because they don't want to do any of that stuff. Rab says, Casey, with all these health issues, have you considered? So I don't really have a lot of health issues. I don't mean it to come across like that. But I do have all my stuff is heavily insured. I have probably more RC racing stuff and value and the same about as games. It's kind of 50-50. It's all covered. And I do have, life insurance for my family, and then they'll have all this stuff to sell. They definitely won't be keeping it. If something happens to me, I can guarantee you that. But they also know they're not just going to dump it all at Goodwill or something like that. My wife knows. I mean, she doesn't know, but she knows. She's not going to be, and I've told her before, there are a lot of high-end items in here, and just list them one at a time on eBay. My buddy Sean can help her, and they could live off this room for quite some time. But let's hope that never happens. I think he has museum plans. Retro, the Casey Memorial Museum. That would be fun, but yep, time for a colonoscopy. I'll probably get it from both ends. Make sure I get fully checked out. But they did tell me they have a new blood test that's supposed to tell you most everything, and they're not doing the other tests as early. Then other people tell me, no, I would still tell them, you want that test? I'm like, oh yeah, I want that test. I want it just so I'm here, but I don't want that test. When we're going to do an Intellivision get together, we all travel and meet up. That'll be fun. It's called PRGE. There are like 30 something of us. I highly recommend it. You will want to go every year. If you're not able to, I highly suggest you go every so often whenever you can. All the hangouts during the show and afterwards, every day. It's nothing but fun. And it's the best retro show on earth, I'm fairly certain, especially the biggest Intellivision showing by far. Yes, I'll be 51 a little after DJC turns 51. He's the end of this month. I think it's like the 31st, 30th, something like that. I know he's the end of July. And then I'm September 8th. I'll be 51. You might have to cut back to 2 packs a day. I've never even smoked one cigarette, sir. I try to take care of myself. Not always the best, of course, but I don't do things like that. They're gonna look at my bumhole in 2 weeks, says Mr. Postile. I'll send you a video. Are you gonna make that of members only or just public? Yeah. All that liquid you drink, I know all about it. I just haven't done one yet, where you shit your brains out to clean out your system, to keep drinking that stuff. I'm sure that's a fun time, and you're not even sick when it happens. Michael Doherty says, Dark, I've had 2, only 1 more to go. 50, 60's done. Post says, I'm 53, been trying to schedule my colonoscopy the last 3 years. Holy moly. I heard about the capital investment to build the first museum warehouse. Electronite's here. What's going on, William? Greetings from Electronite headquarters, HQ in Thailand. He is back home. A little bit of that will be in the news related to AF2. Crypto Coffee's here. says, Mike told me to tell Poe his mom said hi and she's going to be late. Are you talking about late home, late because of something that happened and there's something, cooking in there? Moms are pretty old for that, but I'm sure it's possible. Did I miss Crispy? I don't even see. Oh, there he is. I did. I don't know how I did. I talked about you a little bit ago. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you. Skimming through, trying to catch up so we can get started. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of chat. I got to get going through faster. TJ's here. We talked about him earlier, my buddy who is back and why I'm wearing the shirt and why the thumbnail's the way it is. And my wife blames him. Thanks him for all of the stuff behind me because one of his videos I happened to run across on YouTube and I'm like, I think I'll start collecting. Not like I did before, just a few things. It'll be fun. I kind of miss it. And bam, I went nuts. I owe it all to TJ. Megan's here. What's going on, Megan? 1-inch biceps. Welcome on in. The Meg show kind of started already, but is it this week, Megan, that you're going to start the official one? William says, I'm 63. You've got me by about 12 and a half years. DJC from the TV's here. Mr. Turtle, I could play. Microsurgeon, you probably saw my comment earlier. He was playing it, and I told him I don't know how to play that game. I don't think I have the video for that one yet either. I need to learn how to play it. He wants to challenge me at games that he knows he can win. But Mr. Turtle, I can actually play. I just don't like it. I didn't hear any tabernacles during his stream. I don't even know what that is. So Pierre swears in English. Yeah, that was pretty fun. A lot of people were talking how it was funny to watch Pierre be mad and cuss. F-bombs were dropping 2 or 3 in one sentence one time. Yeah. Can I show my member in a 1-minute video? You probably could. I don't know how long it'd stay up. Okay, Collier, what's going on? I've been around for the past 3 Pittsburgh Pirates World Series. Woo! That's a little bit of time. One of those boss of AF2 made me very angry. Wait till you play the 3rd level. I don't think Chuck's beat that. We'll let him correct me if I'm wrong. But I have beat all 3 levels, and that last one, whoo! I want to see Chuck play that one. And Pierre, you think the F-bombs were, flowing for the 1st level? Wait till he's on the last one. My wife didn't let me get the Axe game, but we did Yard Yahtzee. I like that one too. I like all those big yard games, lots of fun, family events. But the Axe one, as long as you have something like behind it, it's plastic. It's not gonna hurt anyone more than anything else you throw at them. My copy of Halo Campaign Evolved for PS5 arrived early. Installing now. Never thought I'd be playing Halo on PlayStation. That's nuts. I don't have that one yet. I don't buy a lot of games physical on the new consoles, and I like to get physical. Any way you want to take that. So but on modern consoles in the living room, I just mostly am digital, and we're not gonna have much choice much longer anyway, most likely. Hey Pierre, instead of dropping F-bombs, it's Mother of Lords. That's a DJC thing. Mother of Lords. Tabernacles were close coming. So what is that? Salvatore, that is surreal. I'm playing MLB The Show on Switch, and the PS logo comes up. You're familiar with the swearing? I swear. My wife, she swears a lot. You're going to have to if you're married to me. No, I kid. She just naturally has always sweared a lot. I think she got it from her father. Bruce Robert, Pocock, what's going on? You can never tell if the Irish are swearing or praying, and us Southerners can be close behind on a good day. Master Troll is here. Okay, dumb question, but how do you start a game in baseball? The original baseball, just hit the disc. It is a 2-player game only, though, if you're talking about the original one. Obsidian Contraption, welcome on in. Oh my gosh, I'm still 8 minutes behind. Kelly set the bar on one of the pinball tables this week. She said to tell you, catch me if you can. I'll try, but I'm mostly one and done. I need to start going through there. You know what they say, big feet, big shoes, and usually really long socks. Yeah, I told Brandy I'll just bring a truck and help her out, give her a few bucks. Sean, if that were the case, Sean would drive all the way here or fly and rent a truck because he knows what's in here. Mother of Lords, I will use that next time. But when you're mad, it just comes out. You don't really think, should I say that word, or should I say Mother of Lords, or should I beep? Pierre, they were just flowing. I do a lot of racing, family fun. I do RC racing. I've raced cars. I've raced karts on a national level. Not anymore, but I'm a big competitor, collect games. Yeah, but I've never smoked. I drink a little bit on occasion and once in a while, like on these shows, but family event or something like that. A lot of times I'll let the wife drink because we don't both drink when we're out, but I do like to drink on occasion. I still got one more up here. This is from a long time ago. When they say have a drink, something to drink, I'm like, well, I don't drink beer. I'm like, I like foo-foo drinks or shots. I'm not a beer guy. The malt beverages, a lot of times I'll drink those. Definitely none of that seltzer stuff. I hate that stuff. Whether it's alcohol, soda type drinks, energy drinks, I don't like the seltzer stuff. Cut down on the weed, you hippie. I've never been altered by anything other than alcohol. They canceled my colonoscopy when COVID hit because they were ending all elective procedures. I was like, who the heck elects to do that? Well, we elect to do it because we want to still be here. And if we don't, bad stuff can happen. And I've had cancer on my lip that could have spread into my body if I hadn't gone in. I've had that emergency gallbladder where it was infected. That could, what is it? Maybe 100 years ago or more, I'd have been dead already. That's weird. I think about that now and then. Between the cancer on my lip and my gallbladder, yeah, they wouldn't have been able to save me. So thankfully, I live in modern times. Wednesday is big day. Come watch the bro show of me and Chris before the show of Chuck, says Pierre, Demax Retro Gamer. That'll be a fun one. They both release little videos. It was pretty funny to see him do that. Mr. Poststyle says, LOL, Mike's mom schedules several each night. I'll introduce myself. I'm Crypto Coffee. I like coffee, crypto, beer, wrestling, and it should say, and your mom. It says, and moms. I just put out the video game baseball field, putting in work. I'm trying to go, guys. Oh, boy, I'm still like 7 minutes. You know who else likes moms? Your mom. I beat it multiple. You beat on all 3 difficulties? I don't think I've seen that. Or are you talking about the first one? Bears fan Goomba, if you like to poop and read stuff while you do, then Bears fan Goomba has a few books for you. Bears fan, throw the titles of those books where they can get them on Amazon if they want to check them out. Again, I always forget. I don't have mine up here. The kids have them. Visiting all my nieces and nephews, 24 kids and axe throwing range. I was like, nah, I'm good. Dang, 24 kids. Mike's Gaming Gala. Hey guys, I'm lurking, filming an intro with my daughter. I heard you talk about that one in your Sunday video. Or at least it was for me. I always give him crap because he's 3 hours ahead. And the Monday members videos that a lot of us have been doing, some more than others, he talked about it. But for me, it was still Sunday. And I did have something that I was going to jab at Mike about in a fun way. Nothing about mermaids and nothing inappropriate. But it'll wait till next week. So Mike's not going to want to miss next week whenever I talk about stuff. Oh, and if you didn't catch it from my posts, we're going early tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I did see that because their guest talking about the Vectrex Mini is what, France? So they have to start a little earlier, and that's still going to be late. Oh boy. My ex-wife swore too. The baseball on Sprint is 2 play. Yes, they really should have put the next baseball game in World Championship, but they put the first one. First one's iconic. You just need 2 people. They really should have put both. I want to play hockey with Casey. I can play hockey. If you're talking about, you better be talking about video game hockey, because you're not going to just floor me. I've never been on ice. Well, one time, wasn't pretty, but skates. I was a good skater, just not ice hockey. So if you're talking about real stuff, yeah, that wouldn't happen. I'm not an idiot. You know, like eating the world's hottest chip and stuff like that. Cut down on the swearing. It's not hard if you've done it your whole life. I learned more about biting my tongue when I worked at a job where the daycare was next to the programmer's bullpen. Yeah, that'll do it. If you can't, you can't. Casey only plays 2-player hockey naked with a live glizzy cam. Oh, jeez. 2-player. Who's the other player? When they finally did the colonoscopy 2 years later, they found a mass, no cancer, but colonoscopy every year for 3 years, and now I'm on one every 3 years. Yeah, if you catch stuff early, most time you're pretty good for most things. I had another coworker pass away, not someone I worked with directly, but someone that's been there a long time, and his was a tumor, and it was the worst kind, and they went in, did surgery, and took it all out. Okay, but it's the one that almost always comes back, I guess. And then it came back with a vengeance, and he's like, I'm not going to go through all that again with what I've got. Just let me live out my time. It's just sad when stuff like that happens. And then, yeah, I got some more news about someone's grandchild, and it kind of upset us. And I can't really talk about who that is. It's not mine. But you know, it's just very sad. There's nothing more sad than when things happen to kids, little babies especially. Good night, everyone. I have to drop early tonight. I've been trying to get home from work in Chicago for almost 4 hours. Finally took a different train line, and I'm having my son pick me up. No fun. Oh yeah, sometimes traveling's crazy. But you have a good night, sir, and don't forget to work hard on Frantic. I'm sure you already are, but. Dark Underdog, Mice Gaming Gala. I had to be you. Oh, yeah, I was there to witness that. I had to tell Pierre was asking questions, and he talked about reading the manuals, and he said he had to be Mike's Gaming Gala. That was funny. Everyone telling Aaron take care. Mike's Gaming Gala. I had my first colonoscopy at 29. Honestly, worst part of the prep. Yeah, so did you ever get to check Mike? Did he have a hand on each shoulder asking for a friend? Yeah, that 29. Did you have some reason that you had to go in? Obviously at 29 you would have to, right? I mean, maybe it's different up there. They don't even let us do that early. Thanks everyone. I should be home in about an hour. Safe travels for that hour. Poe's mom says hi. Master Trolda. William, I just got a Sprint this weekend, and AF was the first game I checked out on it. Sweet. That is a good game. If William's still there, it would be awesome to have a hacked version and sell it. Take the same original AF game and make it where you can lock your character. I think with that one thing, oh man, I would love it. Locking your character is amazing on that game. ECDHE says, Pierre, maybe you need to start swearing in French, like call it the boss. I don't know how to say that. My boys get a bonus now based on my situation. They're supposed to get their first colonoscopy at 40 instead of 50. My dad's had issues too. And I asked about that, and they, based on what my dad had, and he actually had it and had it removed, but it's so slow moving. So when I asked them, like, should I be going early? They're like, no. I'm like, okay. Pierre should try retro retry. Yes. I like the way you think, Mike. I like the way you think, Pierre. If you have Steam, I will send you that game if you play it. It will pay for itself. Tabernacle, most Quebecor. Oh, I'm going to butcher this. You're going to be mad at me. Quebecor vulgarities are just religious items. Oh my gosh, we finally got through all that. 541. Jeez. Oh, all right. We had about 50 people in here at once. Now we dwindled down to 36 since we were just reading chat. One more. Crypto coffee. I never had an Intellivision as a kid. Only thing I have now is the flashback Intellivision. We know how much that sucks. Play some on Antstream. Waiting for Atari to make a cart-based unit. Yeah, let's hope we get that this year or next. That'd be sweet. Definitely would grab that, because there's some games you cannot get the ROMs for, and I would love to have a modern HDMI system. Doc is making me schedule mine. I did the blood test just recently, and I've done that before, but the new blood test, I actually need to log in. They call you if something's wrong, so I don't think anything's wrong, but I never went and looked either. I kind of forgot about that part of it. I was so worried about all the other stuff. IR Geek! Howdy, cool kids. He's talking to everyone but you, Mike. I kid. All right, so news. Not a whole lot, but let's go ahead and move it on over. We are going to talk about, we always talk about first, that is the game challenge. And week 39 high score challenge was Bomb Squad. Only 4 people. I don't know if that's because people didn't have time or they don't know how to play it. I did learn that one long enough to make a video, but I'm not very good at it all. But only 4 people. Kurt Kietsky won with 6270. Alan O'Neill 6160 in second. Romaine 6040 in third, and DJF participation. So 3 people, very close scores, very close. And this week they're playing, oh boy, Astro Smash. I wish we could do a time version, but not everyone can play a ROM. That game, if you're good, it takes way too long to play. I don't think I'll be playing that one just because I'm not going to have a few hours to get that far. So Astro Smash until Sunday, and nothing new for the high score challenge season 21 from Rick on AtariAge. They're in the finale, and it's beat your own scores. I think next week. Let's see when it goes till. I want to say it was next week. Yeah, ends August 1st. So this Saturday. So we'll talk about the final results and maybe what's going to happen next with Rick. He'll let me know. He's usually pretty good about letting me know. All right. Don't want to click that. AF2 Ultimatum. Canadians, your window has left, and William is back home. So no copies are available in Canada. For all of us in the US, it is still available as far as I know from Good Deal Games, and that is shown right here. It is right under AF. So if I believe you can order here from anywhere, but obviously shipping and whatever fees, if you have those, I don't really know what everyone pays on that kind of stuff, but I believe you can order it from anywhere in the world here. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously I live here, so I've never tried to order from outside the US from Good Deal Games, but I'm pretty sure they'll ship anywhere. It's just going to cost you more. So Intellivision Revolution, I've talked about it before. There are 180 games, digital. Or is there 71? That doesn't seem right. There's a ton of them. So Intellivision Revolution, go to their store, digital downloads. There are full games. There are games that never came out. There are demos. There are free stuff, works in progress. He has the complete system now where you log in, you pay, you get an email, you download, no waiting. He doesn't have to do it manually. Definitely should go check it out. Grab some of the free games, grab some of the full games that you pay for. Very cool. There are a ton of them. There's a little sample right there. I don't think I've talked about it yet. Wrong way. The locomotion hack. This came out the beginning of July. I don't think I talked about it. There's a locomotion hack, Intellivision.us. You should definitely check that out. You just go to Intellivision.us, scroll down, click the here. It'll download it and load it up however you play ROMs and give it a go. I have not tried it. I just saw it. And then there's also, I did talk about the Dracula hack. So while I'm here, that was a month before. So almost 2 months ago now. So Locomotion and Dracula hacks are the newest ones from Intellivision.us. Definitely should check them out. David, almost everything he does usually is pretty good. The only one I really didn't care for is the chip shot easy putt. I do not like that one. If you're listening, David, sorry. I love most everything you do, but I did not like that one. So next up, I think that's it for the news. And the only mail call item I have, and Bart and Poe might like this. And maybe, I don't know if anyone else who has the micro besides Mike, but he can't play pinball on his. Oh, I love picking on Mike. So, where's the mouse? This is a cover for the pinball micro machines. It was about $25. I have 2 micros back there, and they just sit there and collect dust. I mean, we play them, but they get dusty is what I meant to say. And I saw those, and I'm like, I don't know if it's perfect sized or not. So I am going to buy one, and it just came in Amazon. That's the one that came in right before I went live. After this, I'm going to take, put it on there, take a picture, and post it on the Discord, at the show Discord. And then I'll let people know, and I'll put the link in if anyone's looking for a cover for their AtGames micro pinball table. If it's the right one, I'm going to grab another one. And even if it's the wrong one, it'll probably cover it. It just won't look pretty, maybe. So that's all I have for mail call. I mean, the only other stuff I had were my shoe inserts, and I bought a DVD. Oh, I forgot what it's called. All the way, was it like 1983, Shirley Muldowney, the drag racer? I wanted that on DVD, so I grabbed that, but I didn't bring it up here to show you guys. Let's catch up on chat. Grab says, all right, fellas, next round of chats. Casey's got another 30 minutes block to fill. What are we going to do? Watch a game. Casey will play a game that only he can see again. I'm not doing that tonight. I don't think I did that last week either. We can have him read a manual, maybe microsurgeon for Chuck. 71 games. I was not, in fact, talking about video game hockey. I didn't think so. I really didn't think so, because I know you wanted to take a shot at me. All I would do is dive down low and let you woohoo. And then we'd do this. I know, Golden Gloves, I know. I'm not great, but if you have the puck in a corner, I'm leaving with it, and you'll be on the ice. I wouldn't be out there, Mike. That's like taking candy from a baby. Yeah, so I'll let you know, and I'll post a picture on the Discord how well it fits. I'll show going on there cinched up, and I'll put the link of from Amazon where I got it, if it is the right one. And if it kind of works, but it's not perfect, I'll still show you the link and show you what it is. We should do that as a podcast. Oh, see, it'd be cool if one of you guys would make a top 10 free Intellivision ROMs. So Mike's done that pretty much. He has a whole video based on free Intellivision games, and top 10 would be good, though, just to talk about them and show them off. Yes, his regular scheduled video took a bump to the following week because they're going to do a Vectrex mini interview tomorrow. I was going to talk about that later, but since it's come up, we'll talk about it now. Mike, if you want to drop in the times and all, I'll do it. It's Tuesday, tomorrow, 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern, and they're going to talk with the creator of the Vectrex Mini. I am a backer on that. He was at PRG last year. That thing's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. So many things to clip. Yeah, you can clip away because none of that stuff bothers me. I mean, Mike has a video, Casey the Butt Pirate. If that's not going to bother me, nothing is. I've seen that so many times. And the funniest thing, my kids sometimes will just walk in singing that song. I'm like, oh, you damn you, Mike's Gaming Gala. And I mean, I'll admit, it's a catchy ass tune. It could have just been called Casey the Pirate, though, and then left all the other stuff in. But Mike was paying me back for all that Michelle stuff. I kind of made her famous a little more than he liked. So I had that one coming. Yes, Heart Like a Wheel. That's it. Pretty sure that's it. And then there's a documentary that I haven't seen from like 2006. Who is up for a Kool-Aid Man competition? Oh boy, that'll take forever. No hands on the shoulder. Oh, this is a couple or you're behind because I said that more than 2 minutes ago. Yes, I had a reason. Colon cancer. Oh yeah. No hands on the shoulder. Mike's mom wants a mail call Casey. She's been there, done that. Johnny says, I'm still here, Casey, watching your live stream while I'm making my lunch for work tomorrow. 6th day in a row. Got new shoes and orthotics recently too. If you're having foot problems, those things, they do wonders. Heart Like a Wheel was... Are you asking what it is? It's a drag racing movie about Shirley Muldowney. And that was she was in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. She ended up going all the way, I think, till the early 2000s. I saw that movie way back in the mid 80s. I don't really know when, but stuff like that is from my childhood. I wanted to grab a copy of it. We just went to the drag races, and then we were watching some stuff on Shirley Muldowney and other people. I'm like, what was that movie? I was at my parents that we watched when I was a kid. And I, of course, like I always do when I want something, I went over to Amazon, found it, and ordered it. But then Amazon didn't have it, so I had to go to eBay. Half hour early tomorrow for MGG. Oh, yes. Sorry about that, Mike. Tomorrow is half hour early, so it's 4:30 correct time and 7:30 Eastern. Yep. Sorry about that. I forgot. I knew, but I forgot. Yeah. I knew you had to be because I kept looking for a comment and I didn't see one. And then when you said that, and I'm like, we're not that far behind, are we? The dead format. Good evening, everyone. I hope I haven't missed much. Just a lot of chatting with you guys. That's a lot of it. We did the news, did the small mail call. Now we're going to go to news. There we go. Not that one, not that one. So Zilla Rush, which is Intellivision's digital fanzine, he put on Thursday these logos, the Running Man. I thought those were kind of cool. If anyone's interested in downloading those for any uses, there they are. In fact, I don't know if I'm logged in. Trying to anyway. Thanks. If you don't follow Zilla Rush or on AtariAge or Intellivision's digital fanzine on Facebook, you definitely should. He does a lot of cool stuff. No YouTube, Facebook, and AtariAge, but does so much for the Intellivision community. You definitely should be following and checking out the stuff that he does. What else we got here? Homebrew highlight. We're finally moving. We're getting somewhere. So after last week's annihilation of Diamax Retro Gamer, that would be Pierre. 2-1. He challenged me to 3 games. He picked them, and somehow I was expecting to be able to possibly win one. The other one, I figured he would beat me, but maybe not by a ton. And then I knew Mousetrap he would kill me at, and he did. So the one game he won, it was a bad one, but that made me think, like, you know what? That'd be a good game to make for the Homebrew highlight this week. So that's what I did. here we have A Better MouseTrap. This was published by Intellivision Revolution and Michael Hayes. This is a Michael Hayes hack game. Here is the back of the box. Basically, it takes MouseTrap and makes you want to play it. Fixes controls, does stuff with the music, new animations. There's a lot of other stuff as well. Maze coloring, attract mode, title screen changes. I don't know if it either changed the music or took it off. It's like Carnival. A lot of people hate the music. Here is the full color manual, which I have not read. Don't tell Mike. Here is the cart. And this is a recycled cart. I know Mike likes to know that information. A Better MouseTrap. And I'm going to challenge Pierre another day to, we're going to play A Better MouseTrap because I think I got something for him now. Not that I've played it again, but, oh boy. Where is the right camera for this? I'm playing on an original console because I don't have the ROM. I should have it soon. Let me see here. Where the heck is it? Okay, here we go. So that is the title screen. Like a lot of Michael Hayes stuff, it's a lot of text on the title screen. I didn't have my TV on. Sorry, guys. And let me move over here. We're going to make sure. I know you guys got to be seeing the right thing because I'm staring at it. And I checked it like 4 or 5 times because I don't want to play a game that you guys can't see. All right. So how to play 1 of 2. N makes. This is stupid. I'm not saying it's stupid. That's what it says right there if you didn't see it. Oh, what am I doing? One, level 4. See, there's no music. At first, I thought I was on mute or something. Look at that. I know how to use the dog bones. The gates. Oh, too late. So there it is. Just a quick sneak peek. Same fun game, just made better. A Better MouseTrap. I looked. I do not see it available on Intellivision Revolution. You might be able to contact Michael Hayes. I'm not sure if he has some copies to sell or if he's selling the ROM. I'm not sure on that. I didn't have time to reach out to Michael. I decided on, like I said, I didn't do this until right before, and I didn't have time to reach out to Michael to get the information that I would normally have. But you cannot. It's a homebrew highlight it's a highlight the game. It's not anything more. Sneak peek is before it's out. That's what a sneak peek is. I've got my own process, Mike. Let me catch up on chat here. I see Mike comment, so I can't miss that. I think Megan did that without show last night. Just as nicely, and he'll restart the show. It happens. It happens. More complete. What's going on? Good to see you here. Didn't read the manual and a harvested cart. Yeesh. I'm not talking or playing in depth about the game at all. It's just showing what's in the box. I suck at MouseTrap. I'm not very good at it. Pierre kicked my butt at it, but luckily I won the other 2 games. If he would have beat one of the other games, I knew I was done for because I was not going to beat probably anyone at MouseTrap. I didn't know how to use the dog bone. I barely knew how to push the gates. I just kept pushing all the buttons until they would change. You got something for his punk ass, Master Trolda? I think I can now. I think I can. And he's probably playing with a remote. I was playing with my Intellivision 2 remote. Right here it is. Michael Hayes got a writing credit just for that title screen. That's true. You never have to worry about having enough information when Michael is in charge. That is for sure. Yeah, it is. It's the best. If you want to play Mousetrap, that is the best version on Intellivision anyway. You can buy it. Sweet. No, I'm still going to call him that. My video of Daryl's 7800 Mousetrap will be out at noon tomorrow. He did an amazing job. I watched the one. Oh boy, what is that? I'm drawing a blank. 0-page Homebrew. I watched some of that. I need to go back and finish it, but I'll definitely watch all of your video tomorrow at work. On the keypad, 1 is red, 2 is white, 3 is blue. I thought 5 was a dog. 5 is the dog. Tim, are you trying to set me up? Sold out on Good Deal Games. Yep. That was just a nip slip. 10 seconds of poor gameplay is not a highlight. It's just so you can see what it is. That's the whole point of that. You can buy the digital there. Oh, you can buy the digital on Intellivision Revolution. Why did I not see it? Is it just Better MouseTrap? Maybe it's under that. Then I should have it because I bought, I think, every game that he has on there. The graphics on Better MouseTrap are way better, says Tim. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm like, I just pushed it. I was pretty sure 5. I think I learned 5 right after we played it. Nobody, I didn't read it. People were telling me, but I don't think I saw it in time. Naughty Boy. Famous from AtariAge. They sell Mousetrap by him. I deleted the previous one. Okay. You can buy it on Midnight Blue. That is Michael Hayes' website. Midnight Blue International. That's support Michael Hayes. That is the programmer. All right. Now that we're through that Homebrew highlight, we can have a quick discussion on the top Intellivision game. We've talked about it off and on a little bit. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have the big brackets. Most of you guys know what the brackets are. We got to talk about a couple things. One, it's going to take a really long time if we only do one every show, because you're going to have 60 something for round 1. They're going to have half as many until you get down to 1. So you can die on that hill all you want. I'm highlighting the Homebrew highlight, just showing the game. I had to come up with something in the beginning and what other people didn't call stuff. So it works for me. So anyway, we are going to decide tonight. What do you guys think? Because this is all about everyone who's in chat that week. And tonight we're going to set up how we're going to do it. And then we're actually going to start it next week. I'll have a short little intro. We'll have all the brackets populated, set up. How do you think we should set it up? So there are going to be, 3 or 4? There's going to be a few games that get a bye, just the way it works out with how many Intellivision original games there are. Do you think, should we just talk about them and vote which games? Should we do the top games? Should we give the crappy games a bye week? I think there's 3 of them. So what do you guys want to do for the top game? We'll talk about it in chat a little bit, see what you guys come up with. So we need to know, I think there's 3 when I looked, 3. 3 games are going to get a bye week. And yeah, I know. I'll never forget it either, thanks to you. And I did. I showed it, but I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Mike sure did, though. And he lets me know about it every chance he gets. As he should, because I would do the same to him. It's all fair. So what 3 games do you guys think we should give a bye week for next week when we set it up? And then also the other one is, how many do you think we should do each show? It doesn't take long. It's going to take this week. We're going to have this game and this game. We'll show a little clip of each one for anyone not aware of them. And then we'll throw up a chat poll as we talk a little bit, and we will vote on which game is going to move on to the next round. And we could probably do at least 2 or 3 each show. So we need to know how we want to decide which games get a bye week, so to make it an even for the brackets. And we need to decide how many we want to do a show, and which will probably be every week. So I don't think there's too much more to set up other than that. Like I said, once we go through this, I get it all populated in the bracket. Next week we'll start, and we'll do however many you guys think we should do. I don't want to do too many because it's just a segment of the show. I don't want it to dominate the show. So I'll have all that ready to go for a show, says Michael Doherty. I want to get a lot of opinions and see what you guys think. I don't think it'll take too long to do each one, and you don't want it to linger on for like a year. You want to have some resolution, at some point. I agree with Tim right here. Baseball should get a bye. Are you talking about the original one? Michael says, I just happened to jump in and see plugs for A Better MouseTrap. Thank you, everybody. So I did the Homebrew highlight. Just ignore what Mike's Gaming Gala says. I showed everything, talked about, and someone brought up that it is available on your website. Are you selling just the ROM, or do you have any complete in box versions you can sell? I played it last week. I was challenged to the game, and then I didn't have a ROM ready to go. So we played the original, and whoo! And I was telling everyone that your version is the best. I think we should do 3 a show. So we got 4, 3. Dark Underdog, that's too many. 10 per show is a lot. Yes, the original baseball. So I think 3 games get a bye week. It could be 4. So baseball, 4 per show, says Dark. At the beginning of the show, and Math Fun should get a bye. So we've got Math Fun, baseball so far. Baseball, Math Fun. Michael does have some complete in box copies as well as the digital copies. Sweet. And I again, don't forget, I can't remember if I bought that from you already. If I did, I don't know what I did with it. And if I haven't, which I thought I did, if I haven't, then I will buy it because I need it. Definitely want to support you, but I also need it. Mike says, I showed everything. Watch back, Michael. He played 10 seconds of the first level. Highlight, blah, blah. There's video too. Cloudy Mountain. And we've got 3, 4. I'm not writing 10. 3 to 4 says Johnny. Baseball gets a bye. So the Homebrew highlight, Michael, is just say, hey, a lot of people don't know about all these games back here. Everything you see is, and all the way down, all the way behind me, Homebrew games. It's just to show you that they exist, show you what's in the box, and show you quickly what the game looks like. That's all it's supposed to do. Then I do gameplay videos, which have a lot more gameplay. Those will be, 2 to 5 minutes, up to 20, depending on the game. And then eventually I'll be doing more in-depth videos whenever I find time. So all this is supposed to do is show you that the game exists, show you what comes in the box, tell you where you can get it, and show you what it looks like. That's it. I showed the title screen. That's it. I only have 2 video game consoles hooked up on my TV, Atari VCS, and now an Intellivision Sprint. Baseball, Blackjack, and Cloudy Mountain. So Blackjack, Cloudy Mountain, I got that. Baseball's in there. Kool-Aid Man gets a bye. Kool-Aid Man. Now we're getting a lot of games. Astro Smash, Baseball, Cloudy Mountain. I might just do a random thing. Take all these and do a random one. And just take 3. And then we'll pop in the buy. Casey sold me MouseTrap from his little bitty game highlight. Oh, I thought you were joking earlier how I was selling ROMs. I'm like, you should definitely get it. It was more than a peek. Midnight Blue International needs an updated SSI. All right, so we've got 3 or 4. And 4 would give us 2 from each side. So I kind of like 4. What do you guys think? Because when you have the bracket, 3 would be like an oddball. If we did 4, we could do 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side, and just keep rotating with that. What do you guys think? It's 3 or 4. That one's pretty much decided. Then for games, we have Baseball, Math Fun, Cloudy Mountain, Blackjack, Kool-Aid Man, and Astro Smash to get a bye. Michael Doherty says 4. If you consider that a highlight, no wonder my mom always complains about you. My mom loves the highlight you give her. Best 10 seconds of her life. She just wishes she could feel it. The mom jokes, guys, are all jokes. No, nothing serious about moms. Nobody get mad. I almost forgot to do the disclaimer. I got that from the other channels. Mike and Poe and Bart and Retro Bliss started them, I guess. And I kind of got involved. Any new information on ROMs being sold by Good Deal Games? I heard digital physical release is happening. Any truth? Asking Michael Hayes. Okay, I said that one already. I don't think of that, Casey. I was thinking that you would want to do a different format each week, but sounds good. Different format for the top Intellivision game? Yes, you do. Well, after this giant head, yeah, we would all love to see that, Michael. On my phone, whenever I type Casey's, the first suggested word is mom. True story. It's because there's so much mom stuff being said. All right, so I haven't had anyone say anything else. I saw a few 4s. We'll go with 4 per episode. So that'll mean 8 videos, 8 short clips, highlights. We'll call them highlights, Mike, just for you. And we'll do 4. So we'll do 2 from the left, 2 from the right, and then we'll keep going. And I'll tell you next week when I have it populated about how many shows it's going to take to get through each round and also to finish. So these will be voted for from you guys in chat. We'll do a poll on each one of the games. I'll start it, and then we'll play each one a little bit, and then we'll talk about the games. I'll talk about them a little bit. You guys can talk about them in chat as well. And then we'll have voting going on for each one. And then I'll keep track. I'll print it out, and we'll keep track, and we'll mark the winners, the losers. I'll probably put the percentages too. And we will go through all of them until we get to the top Intellivision game voted on by you guys in chat. I'm really curious to see what game ends up with it. Jesse, Ivory Tower Collections, Evening Gamers. If you need a lot of consoles, but especially the Intellivision consoles, upgraded, repaired, this is your guy. There are many people that do it. This is the person that I trust mine to. You will get top-notch service, a very cool personalized video on your console or consoles, and you cannot go wrong with Ivory Tower Collections. Dell says, I love the mom jokes. Skiing for the win. Tofu. That is a jab at Mike, and I approve that message. I need me some chocolate mine. Benril says, hey, MGG. Mine says Casey's gold. Must be referring to her showers. Or an Atari game. That is an Atari game. Skiing. Blob is DJC doesn't like Blob. Rab says Astro Smash, Poker, and Blackjack were pack-ins. So a buy on that technicality. Wasn't Burger Time? Yes, Burger Time was. Well, that makes a lot of sense too. You guys think I should do a random, or Rab has a good point? What about the 3 pack-ins? Should we give those a buy? Astro Smash, Poker, and Blackjack, and Burger Time. Comments. We're going to do whatever you guys think as a whole. 16 shows for the first round. Woo! honestly, just put Burger Time at the title and run for second place. That definitely should be up there at the end, if not the top. 8 for the second round, 4 for the third. So that's a good amount, because I don't want this to be over quick, but I don't want it to take years either. So that's 24, 28. That's half a year. We'll see how it goes. It's just something fun to do. Keep people coming back, keep people wanting to vote, and slowly work our way. I want it to be a regular segment, so I don't want it to be quick, but I don't want it to be forever. People lose interest if you take too long. +1, Ivory Tower Collections, the best. I'll be reaching out at the beginning of the month. Sweet. Michael Doherty. Michael says, let's go with Rab's recommendation. Rab with a B. Sewer Sam for the win. I like the idea. We should give the vibe to the packing games. I never thought of that. Yeah, Rab's full of cool information. If you guys haven't seen all the old shows where he was a regular panelist, you should definitely go back. DJC. There's lots of shows where Rab's a regular guest along with Nick. It was always fun to listen to those guys talk. How dare you keep math fun from its title dreams? All right, so it sounds like we're going to do pack-in games and 4 per show. So that is Astro Smash, Poker, and Burger Time. I have Complete in Box. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's another one. Am I forgetting one? I have Complete in Box consoles with all of those. I believe the Burger Time was just Intellivision 2, but I could be wrong. So we're going to do 4 an episode. And as Michael Doherty so graciously figured out, it's going to still take a while. But it's going to be a lot of fun, regular segment, and something else to spend time doing the show on. Casey, I've got a spare RGZB2 HDMI converter kit reserved for you. I appreciate you. I'll be reaching out shortly. By fun, Casey's also into wisdom teeth, extraction, and sadomasochist stuff. Just a heads up. I have 3 of my 4 wisdom teeth still in my mouth, and my head's so big, they were shocked. The dentist, when I first started going to this dentist, I actually have room behind my wisdom teeth. And the only reason I have one out is because a little chip went off of the corner of one, and it went just below, and they had to remove it. But mine are fully in, have been, and there's all kinds of room around them. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just Intellivision 2. You got that Burger Time sticker on the box. Tofu says, Casey, you could do a survey that covers 4 games per survey. Game 1 versus Game 2 and Game 3 versus Game 4. Answers could be A Game 1, Game 3B. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the Burger Time pack with the Sears console? I know it was in Intellivision 2. I have a Sears Complete in Box. I don't know that it had a pack in. Yep. Has a big mouth. I'm not a big mouth. I know someone who is, though, but I'm not going to say the name. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. It's getting hot in here. And I turned the AC down, too. Rab, I got my wisdom teeth out with a local. Woo! Not a wise decision. I bet that felt good, said no one ever. If anyone has a really good quality Sears arcade and television, I love it. Almost all of those don't look very good, but they have a great picture. That's one thing I've noticed. Casey's wisdom teeth, they're real and they're fabulous. The Army made sure my wisdom teeth were the first things they removed when I enlisted back in the early 90s. I didn't know they did that. That's so you don't have any issues. Even if there's none, just yank them out. All right. So we're going to do 4 a show. We're going to give the pack-ins the buy, which is a really cool idea. Thank you, Rab. And we will start next week. I'll populate all the names and have everything. I'll show it. And then we'll... So here's the next thing. Do we just want to start at the... I forgot about this. Do we just want to start at the top and do 2 from each side and keep going down, and then the next round do it like that? Or do we want to do some kind of random thing? I think the easiest way to keep track would just be start at the top and work our way down. But again, I'll let you guys pick this. Star Paddler, what's going on? Good to see you. We're just talking about the top Intellivision game segment. We're setting it up this week. And next week, we're actually going to start the gameplay and the voting. We are going to pit games against each other, show gameplay, talk about them. And one moves on via chat poll. And we are going to use brackets to get through them all. It will take a while, but it'll be fun. I don't know how many. We'll see how many minutes, maybe 10 at the most. I'm thinking just to quickly show the games and do the chat polls, and might be a little longer with 4. We'll see. Yes. If you know of a better one, which one am I in? I'm in printerbrackets.com. If there's a better one, please send me a message on Discord. I know you know how to find me there. If anyone else wants to, I love chatting and seeing things on Discord. There is a link in the description to all my social media. Follow me, send me messages. I love it all. If I don't reply, I'm never ignoring. It's just so many places to look. Sometimes I miss things. I do not mind. No one's ever bugging me. Send me another message, because if I didn't reply, it means I somehow got sidetracked and forgot after I looked at it, or I just haven't seen it yet. I would go from top to bottom. Casey, yeah, that'll definitely be easier. And then just keep doing an update graphic each week. My Sears shows poker and blackjack as the pack-in. I'll have to find mine. I cannot recall. I didn't have a Sears console. I did have several Sears games, but I didn't have the console until I started collecting. All right, so we're going to go, unless anyone objects or wants and can think of a better way, we're going to start at the top and work our way down. Start at top, work down. I don't think there's any other setup things that we should go over. I think that's pretty much everything. Now I just got to type all those in, and I'll wait and see if Dark Underdog knows of a better place before I get it all done. And he's like, oh, by the way, this is that website I was talking about. And then do it all again. All right, so that's top Intellivision game. The Homebrew gameplay video updates. I just posted Deadly Dogs, which is an Easter egg game from Dig Dug. I think it's 4747 on both controllers simultaneously, and hit the reset button, and you can get to Deadly Dogs. But Intellivision Collector gave us a complete in-box version of Deadly Dogs, and you can also buy the ROM package. So there is a video of that out. I don't know what's going to pop up this week. All I know for sure that's already set is Alien Abduction, which is from Audacity Games. That is the spiritual sequel to Hero on Atari, and it is from the original programmer. So that video will be Wednesday, and then the Intellivision video, that's on the Retro Gamer channel. Intellivision is yet to be done. I'll probably do a couple games this week. I had a crazy week and a half, and I wasn't able to do much of anything else, including get this show ready. Everything was done right when I got home from work until I went live. All right, let's check on the poll. All right. Are you looking forward to the top Intellivision games segment? 66% say yes out of 50 votes. 8% say no. And 26% say, what's that? Hopefully everyone knows what it's all about now. That's about 25%, 26, saying they didn't know what it was. So I think it'll be a fun segment. Again, it's not going to take a terrible long amount of time, but we're eventually going to work to what you guys think is the top Intellivision game. I'm looking forward to see what wins. Pack-in game means a game that comes when you buy your console. If a game comes with it, which game is in that box? That was it's not very common nowadays, but It was very common back then. Oh, packing game. Indie Box Intelli in my collection is my Intellivision 3. Oh, the Inti Box Intellivision and Intellivision 3. I don't think that came with anything, right? Intellivision 3. That was much later on. Oh, I love the kiosks. Like the last big thing I need to collect, the kiosk. I have parts of them, but I definitely need more. All right. Let me move over to... Oh, yeah. So here I can show you guys. So this is Deadly Dogs. This is the video here. Before that, I had Lazy Jones, which is a new homebrew game. AF2, Ultimatum, new Electronite homebrew game. Those are getting great views. New games usually do. This is just gameplay. You can see the box. You can see I got AF2 over 15 minutes. Lazy Jones just takes a while to get through it all. It was 18 minutes. Deadly Dogs, just under 9. And then Fido's Adventure is only 2 minutes long. And that's because the first one I showed is on easy. And that's how long it takes to, if you already know the path, that's how long it takes to beat the game on easy. I'm going to come back later and show different difficulty settings. There are 107 homebrew games in the homebrew gameplay playlist. I have over 100 of the original 125s in another playlist. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was my playlist for Intellivision video highlights. None of these are from myself. It's all cool Intellivision videos from other YouTubers. And this one, Brett had some rare paperwork on, Intellivision consoles that never came to be. That was a cool video. You should check it out. I added a bunch of I was going through Mike's Gaming Gala. So these are all videos that I added from before I did this playlist. And they're all cool videos that I thought, should be in there. So there are several from Mike. And then there's a few more recently. I think last week we saw this one, Mr. Postyle's video on the overlay binder. So there's a lot of cool stuff. There's 147 videos in here now. If you've got some time, again, none of it's my content. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let these people know that you saw it. And it's a lot of cool stuff to see. It can be from commercials to gameplay to cool stuff to rankings. There's all kinds of stuff in there. All right, so now we're just going to do some gameplay. It's 6:30. Been an hour and a half in. So this part of the show went quick. That first part, chatting with everyone, that took a while. So what would you guys like to see? One more thing I wanted to show. Let me go back to sitting right here. I knew I was going to forget. So I finally opened up one of these. I have 2 of them. And this is the handheld. It's bigger than you think. If you haven't seen one in person, they're pretty large. And you've got a spinner, you've got a D-pad, you've got a roller ball, you've got a full keypad, you've got the action buttons, you've got some action buttons up here. You can hook it to a TV via HDMI out, kind of like a switch. You have memory card. It has a whole menu. There's a lot of cool stuff that comes on it preloaded. But I think I haven't tried it yet. From what I've heard, you want the other firmware. And a lot of people play all kinds of stuff on this handheld. I played it a little bit with what's built in. It has a kickstand here. Very cool. I have another one I need to open up. I'm going to leave it original. This one, I'm going to do the updated firmware. I'm going to play. The reason I'm showing, I'm going to play a lot of Intellivision games. I'm going to get them hooked up on there, set up, and I want to try them out. Very cool handheld. So let's fire up the Sprint. I'm going to change settings over. TV still on? No. Yeah, no packing on the Intellivision 3. I'll love to see your kiosk. I don't have a kiosk. I have the hardest part to get to the kiosk is the kiosk plexer. And I do have that. So even the ones you've seen, I've never seen one that had that component. That's the part where you stick in all the demo carts in the games, and then it connects to your system. So that is the hardest part of the kiosk to get. I do have a lead on a bunch of parts, and I just need to get nearly all the way back east to pick them up and be able to pack them and ship them home. I'm hoping to do that in the next year or so if they're still available. But the rest of the pieces, if I have to try to replicate them the best I can until, if at all, I can find originals, I will do that. I would love to have a kiosk right over there. I mean, eventually you could do some repro pieces, but I'd like to have it all someday. That's pretty much the last thing for me to get besides variants. Yeah, that binder is pretty cool. I have a few of those as well. I don't think I have the black one, but there are two color options. I think the brown and the black. Microsurgeon. My throat's starting to hurt, guys. Part of the thing about having those severe throat pains, I'm hoping to get that figured out. Talking a lot on here, it starts to hurt. Crispy says he loves his, plays a lot of Champ games. So the community firmware, do all Champ games play or just most of them? Because I'm not sure on that yet. I have all of Champ games physical releases, and I have some of the ROMs, but I never play the ROMs for Atari. So maybe if I get the Uno Kart Plus, I'll start getting more of those. Or if they play on there, I'd be willing to buy more of the ROMs. RetroArch firmware was just released. No JLP support on GameStation Go, regardless CF or not. It's RetroArch limitation. I know that a lot of the Intellivision games don't work, but there's a lot of games that I will be able to play. The original games. First one here, Roger Matthews. All right, buddy. For whatever reason, he's been the first one on a lot of streams lately, and I appreciate you. Ignore all those other comments above yours. Those were before I went live. William says, I'm constantly sending emails to people who think my games are broken because they don't run on RetroArch. It's the emulator RetroArch uses, not the ROM. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize they think it should work everywhere. Sometimes there's issues. Emulator is definitely going to make a difference when you're running Intellivision games. That's for sure. Uh-oh, where's my build? Oh, it's still in the PC. Go back. That's another thing I want to work on. I haven't done much in a while. My sprint build. I mean, I have a lot of stuff on there, but I need to finish organizing, finish doing artwork, finish some of the games. I think I have all the games that I can purchase, but I got to stay on top of it. I have some from Intellivision Revolution that I need to stick on there still. And as games come available, I need to make sure I keep picking them up. Boop. Knocking over drinks. Don't spill the fireball. That'll be sticky. All right. Oop. Try to skip 2. Casey, you know, I live east. If there's any way I can help you put the kiosk together, let me know. Reach out to me, and I'll send you my personal info. It's going to be a while. It's not all the way east. It's just east for me. It's somewhere. What do you want to say? I think it was around 2/3 of the way across the states for me. It's still quite a bit of ways from you too. My plan is family vacation. Go check it out, buy it, and then take it to a shipping center, put it on a pallet, and ship it to myself. That's my plan, because I want to be able to see it in person and deal with the guy. Or maybe they need to be aware that you need BIOS for Intellivision, for RetroArch. Yeah, there's some things like that where you have to have the files. There's like the ECS, the GROM. You know, there's all those different files that you have to have set up. I found that out the hard way. It's better on RetroPie. Mr. Poststyle, Atari should just bring out an Intellivision handheld that can handle those games. Just like that machine, either make it play everything like the Sprint does or a new one, but I think it'd be better to just have it on that one. Casey, What is a one thing game that you would never sell from your collection? The one thing would be the Intellivision, because mine's the third one known to exist. It doesn't matter how much money you have to get lucky just to have one of those. Game wise, I mean, I have stuff rarer than Spiker, but Spiker's probably the big one. You know, there's a few, like Super Series is a baseball game. I think I paid $1,000 for that. I have 2 of them. It's a really rare variant of World Series baseball. But I'd probably just pick Spiker. I have some rare homebrews that there's only 50 of them made, but I still would probably rather have Spiker. Yes, but they don't have that anymore, and they did not have the kiosk plexer inside. I have the kiosk plexer. Theirs was complete and in great shape, but I spoke with him at Midwest Gaming Classic. Oh my gosh, his name, I just lost it. They sold a ton of their old kiosks, and they're close to me. They're in California. I don't know who has them, but I know they're in California. But he no longer has his, but he was missing the piece that I had. Our games are not certified for RetroArch. You have 2 choices to run JLP games for emulators, JZI Intv or JZI Intv. At first, I'm like, am I looking at that wrong? I'm like, now I see what you did. Yes, I have that. I have all the hardware except for I have the first 2 Intellivisions. Right. Amazes me that the Intellivision does not have a JZ INTV based emulator. It should. It's the best one. I think they have to have permission to use it, though. Yes, that Jason, that's the guy's name. Oh, I spoke with him, and I've watched that video for years. Yeah, he got rid of that one and a bunch of the other ones, all to one collector in California. I told Atari when I consulted for the Sprint, you have 2 choices, JZI INTV or look at the source code for JZI Intv and make your own version. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just not going to play anything people want to play besides original games, and it needed to support the homebrew games. Yep. Is that spelled correctly? I think that might be, the last name might be spelled wrong, but maybe it's me that screwed up. But yeah, that's Jason. Nice guy. I chatted with him for a long time at Midwest Gaming Classic in 25. I didn't go this year. Sprints are out of stock again. That's a good problem to have. Let's hope they come back in, because I need them to keep making them until people stop buying them and they have a whole bunch and then they go on sale on Woot or whatever it is, so I can buy a whole pallet of them. I can't buy a whole pallet of them if they sell out and then they stop making them. Trading games. Oh, cool. So did you see Jason? I knew he was right there, but I didn't know that you were that close to him. He used to have a booth at My Little Expo back in the early 2000s. He's been around a long time. He had a lot of cool stuff. I did buy some other cool stuff from him. And the reason I found out it was sold, because I started talking to him. And then he told me it was sold. I tried to find out who. I'd like to even get pictures of it and go check it out. But the person does not want to be known. So you have to respect that, I guess. All right, let's play some games. What should we play? What should we play, guys? Homebrew. I have most of them digital, but it has to be something I have digital because I have the Sprint hooked up and nothing ready that I have in physical form. First one I see, I'll try to play it for a little bit. Got Collector Vision, Cote Gamers. I have the Opcode games. One of the few people that have them digital. I have the Electronite games. Everything but the 2 latest, of course. Oh, come on, Michael Hayes. At least you didn't say Kool-Aid Man. I think that game's broken, isn't it? Quovatus. Oh, Mike, I've already forgot what you showed me. I could probably do better than the first time, but not much. Hoping Atari releases TNT Cowboy and other titles. Yeah, the Sprint stick that we always heard about would be great. I don't know what's taking them so long. It's not hard to release a stick on stuff they already have. I mean, maybe there's a reason, but... Yep, I saw him. He doesn't know me, but I've been in there off and on for like 15 years. Like, he'd know my face probably. Whatever happened to Atari? Yeah, the sprint stick. I really wish they would. Kool-Aid Man or Microsurgeon, maybe Math Fun. Yeah, that's true. That's probably why you didn't say Kool-Aid Man, because that's what you usually say on all streams. All right. This is going to be bad, guys. Michael Hayes said this game for a reason. What the heck? I don't even know if that's running correctly. It's all glitchy. What the heck? That's definitely not right. It does kind of look cool. I mean, I've seen it before, but this is the first time I've tried to run it. Does it do this on the cart? Because I have the complete in box as well, but I've never tried it. Or does this just happen on the Sprint? Blob! I don't have... Maybe I do. I meant to say Blob. Or Bob. Bob's my father-in-law. Good God, this game is embarrassing. How's my gameplay, Mike? 4 out of 10? I don't know what else I could do. I was kind of just floating all over the screen. The game is drunk. I don't think it runs quite like that on the original console, but on the Sprint, that's what it does. Yes. And it looks like it could have been a good game. Why is the Reaper holding a cross, taking down F-14 Tomcats? A quality game. And to think I got crap for saying that well, I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay, so Blob. I think I do. I was gonna say I don't have it on here, but Tiny Contest. Yes, Blob, Canyon Escape, the card game, Max It, Paku, Pinsate, Pinty, Sheep It Up, DJC, Eat Your Heart Out. No, they were not. Blob. Oh, Mike's watching. Son of a biscuit. Okay, so I'm going to pick a number. You can see the colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Mike's actually pretty good at this game. I am not. But you want to get rid of the most. What am I doing here? Apparently I did forget. What the hell? Oh, you didn't get anything like I got, MGG, in private messages. Sometimes you get a good board, sometimes you don't. Lots of luck involved. And on games like this, you just keep going and going and going and going until you get lucky and get a good board. I forgot how to play it, apparently. It got 8 votes for Homebrew Game of the Year on AtariAge, all of them from burner accounts from Italy. Must be a popular local game. I would love to get this game. Blob, that is, I would just play this game to annoy DJC. Blob. That's why I need to send it to DJC. In fact, let's do a screenshot right here. And I'll send that to him after the show. Press any number other than 2. It just beeps at me. Finally played Operation Cloud. Operation Cloudfire is one of my favorite all-time games. So I wonder if there's a problem with this print because, I mean, okay, let me push 4. That was literally the only one. Colors on the right. Yeah, I see that. I played this before. 4 or 5 in this case. Four or 5 did not. Okay, so here. Now I remember. So I'm slowly starting in the left corner. I'm slowly absorbing the colors that I push. Like right now, if I take blue, now it takes the blues that we're touching and it combines. And it's going to tell you, you want to clear the whole board, which this one's not going to be very good. Your last game broke it. Yeah, I got it now. It's been a long time, like 2024. And you keep going until you absorb them all. 5, red. You kind of want to look and you make a plan. You can blindly push buttons, but it's still better to make a plan. What's your record, Mike? I know it's pretty impressive. I won't talk smack like you're doing. JT, what's going on? Good to see you here. Mike's going to let us know he's cleared this in a pretty low turn. I mean, even if I started over, it's not going to be much better. Red. Let's go green. Red again. 18 or 17, I forget. Probably on Facebook still. I knew it was fairly low. We're already at 20. We're definitely not going to get anywhere near that because I still have several more turns. So now I've got 4 more. It's beeping at me. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I have one more red too. I lost because 25 is the max. So 7 replay, 9 new game. I got close to it. So let's do it one more time. Since this isn't a highlight, we're actually playing as requested. I don't speak American, JT. I speak English. I don't think so, Mike. I'm with JT. There's no U in color. I call it process. A processor. Computer processors. You're the only one I've ever heard say computer processors. You're probably right, but I'm never going to let you know it if you are. I think this game is great. It's a brain teaser. I love these kind of games. I like Max It best. My son and I played a ton of that. If you have a second player, that's where it shines. DK Astros Master says, I think this game is great. It's a brain teaser. That's why DJC doesn't like it, because it makes him use his brain. Got to get a good board for that. So how many times did you go over and over and over and over and over before you got that 17 or 18? Because I know you just didn't pop the game on and do that. Removing the U from words was the first No Child Left Behind. I've heard you say that many times. There's no color in you. It's the ginger curse. Nighty night now. Sleep well, Michael Hayes. Let me know if I need to buy A Better MouseTrap. I need the ROM. If I didn't already, I will buy it. Just let me know. 20 games or so. It takes a while. Games like that, you just got to keep going. So were you like, yeah, that one doesn't look good, reset? Yeah, that one doesn't look good, reset? Or did you start to play each one? I like games like this. What color are the processors in the remotes? If you know, you know. So now I've got two choices. I can pick red or the light green. Pick there. I'm going to go there. Oh, boy. Either way. All right. So now I'm going to do the dark green. And then I can either go blue. I don't know. Let's do tan. Now blue. And now yellow. Tan again. Oh, that was wrong. I'm not trying to sit here and think about it either. But I'm definitely not going to make it in 25 turns if you don't take your time till you get good at it anyway. I want to push the wrong one so Mike gets pissed off. He'll probably already talking shit. And rightly so, because I'm not good at this. I did decent before, but this is not one of the tiny games that I beat Mike at. We've got 11 turns. I don't think we're gonna make it. I want to say I would go through and try to get a whole bunch of the color at once. This one, there's two. So we've got 9 left. Was there another game that was queued up after this one? I'm trying to remember here. Yellow. So we got 7. Yeah, we're not making this. Let's go red. Let's go here. Those two are decent. I was going to say it's going to start beeping at us. Blue. Yeah, we might even do worse than last time. I can't see all the red. I'm about done here, huh? I lost again. Peripheral Program Blob. He plays in our he plays in the High Score Club. I see his name quite a bit. I forgot he was a programmer. Gotta run. Catch the remainder later. Take care. Night Star Paddler, thanks for coming in. All right. Oops, what'd I click? What was the other game? I know there was another one. I've got time for another. Can't open Top Secret. Works in progress. Original games. We got blah blah woof woof. Parsec Space Bandits. Buck Rogers. Fox Quest. That's another brain one where you move the boxes and try to Load Runner's fun. Brian's Man Cave program games. Collector Vision. Some decent games in here. That one's really expensive to buy complete in box. There's DJC's favorite Intellivision game, Mr. Turtle. The Sydney Hunter game is fun. Goony Enough is really fun. Fox Adventure. Key is to get deeper into the board like a river. Then you can clear a lot. Yeah, you want to. And I remember like I wouldn't hit one color. I'd kind of hit them all. Then I'd be like, blam. And then it'd take a big chunk in one instead of going back to a color again and again. All right, so we'll go back to that one. Talking about Fox Quest? Or are you talking about Fido's Adventure? You kind of got two games going on there, Bruce. I can do Fox Quest to remove boxes, or I can do Fido's Adventure, which is the adventure game. Do I have that? No, played through them all. Bruce, which one did you mean? Fox's Quest right here, or Fido's Adventure? I guess I'll just wait until... Trying to say Fido? Okay. I'll just show this one really quick. So this one, you can only push you can't get any stuck. And you move the boxes over to these green circles, and then that one's done. I'll play the first level since I went into it. Trying to remember this first one. You push it too far, you have a button to restart. It's gonna happen. This one makes you use your brain a lot. Maybe not this level, but this game. Last one. If you ever are moving and you accidentally hit the disc, or it goes in the wrong direction that you thought you pushed, you're like, ugh. All right, so there's the easy first level. And now we will go play. It just keeps getting harder and harder. Fun brain game. Bruce said, beat him and eat him. Do I have that on here? I don't know. I have the physical. I don't know if I have. It's called. I've never seen that version. Hammer away. What's going on, Stu? Good to see you. Retro Zone Hub. Good to see you as well. Bedtime. Good night, everyone. It's only 6:58, Poe. At least for me. Sleep well. Have a good day at work tomorrow, sir. Mr. Postile gets up real early. He doesn't get much sleep after Mike's mom leaves. All right. Fido's Adventure. If I have it. There it is. Like, I'm pretty sure it's on the Sprint. That's what I did the recent video on, but let's make sure. Choose game 1, 2, or 3. 1 on easy or hard. We'll skip through the tech stuff. That's where he runs away, because we're on... What I pick? Or did I pick game 1, but not on the... I don't think I picked easy. Kind of forgot. Nope. Oh! I think I need to have the sword in here to kill that guy first, don't I? Son of a... And I left it way down here. Mr. Do. I'm not near as high as Crash or DJC, but I do like Mr. Do. I'll play that one next. Now are they going to take it from me? Ah, crap. No! Game 1 on hard. The first one, game 1 on easy, is way too easy. That one you have a little bit of a challenge, but it's short. And you can. The other one is a lot longer of a game, going to game 2 and 3. All right, Mr. Do. Yeah, level 1 tutorial intro level. It's real easy. That's the one I did the video on first. Just kind of show the game. Mr. Do. Been a while. Oh, come on. If I went any farther, I would have popped all the way through. That was an early death. I hope DJC's not watching that. Oh, what the heck? How did he eat that? Oh, might as well do it again. Oh, wrong one. Uh-oh, Keith's watching. Keith, oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Have you hit 500,000 yet, Keith? I don't think I've seen 500. Oh, look at that top spot. That's horrible. Oh, yeah. Shoot. What do we do in my house when you have a crappy score? The same thing that you all should do at your house. I put MGG. 408. If you get a crappy score and you don't like it, put MGG. It's a thing. Oh. I've already almost reached my score from the last game, which was pathetic. Oh, I'm gonna die. Get up there. Oh, what are you doing? Oh! Astro Smash is the competition this week. MGG. Yes, everybody do that. And send me screenshots of low scores saying MGG and I'll share them. My kids do it on pinball. And sometimes on Xbox and other consoles, but on pinball, we get a shitty score, we put MGG. Quit camping there. The Mantis is here. Oh, of course, playing Mr. Do, and here he comes. Let me get a few cherries before I quit. At least I did better than that first game. Just did $2.95 for Twin Galaxies. Uh-oh. Come on. Whoa! It's supposed to come back faster under this. Oh, come on. Woo! Who will be the next elite? The Mantis Elite. I am so wired as to into the arcade version. This one you play a little bit, you can get better. Oh! I'm dead. Oh! I thought I was. Come on. Give me the ball. Oh, look, they met in the middle. What the heck? Oh, extra man. $30 minutes, the Mantis. What time you going? In 20 minutes or 30 minutes? Are you just talking about because you're going to be late? Come on. Oh! I don't even know what happened there. Oh, no! That's horrible. Come on. Oh, boy. How did he eat that? What the heck? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, come on. I don't think I can do the quick little turnaround. This game's stressful. Chuck, if he's still here, what's your high score, Chuck? I believe he's right at 200,000. I don't think he's hit over that yet. What the heck? How does he just... Oh, I thought so. Right at 200. 86, 200. I've been 100 and something. This was nowhere near my best game. I just can't remember what it is. I'll put my own initials in on this one. I can't believe MGG only got 14,600. What a joke. All right. Any other games anyone wants to see? I have a little bit more time. Chuck, what time do you go on? Are you talking about in like 16 minutes? Yep. Dale's pretty good. He knew it. I knew it was right below, but I couldn't remember the exact amount. Although I can see that little whiteboard in my head. Any other homebrew games you guys want to see it? Phoenix. A lot of games in here. Yeah, I'll be done by then, sir. I've got 15 minutes, and then I'm going to eat and watch DJC Game Studios. Oh, boy, old school. I don't know how to play that. Is it in here? I just see Mike's Gaming Gala's video with the bully. Definitely easy, and I probably still wouldn't be able to do that. What the heck? Oh, why'd I keep going when I turned to the right? Oh, there's like a delay. And I'm already gonna die. Whoa. What the heck? I can't go left. Whoa. Come on. I'm not blaming the controller, but like right there, I had already long pushed down. Come on. I pushed left and it didn't go back left. Rad score. Oh, I missed putting MGG. Checkers. Some of you guys are cruel. I do have them all, sir. How much does old school cost? You talking about the ROM? Was it like $250? Pretty sure. Phoenix is good or Galaxian? I don't think we have No, we don't have Galaga. Checkers. Come on, Roger. There are a lot of good games from a lot. I mean, it's not really the publisher, it's the programmer, sir. Now that I have it, I was seeing the same concerns I have. Okay. So what was up here? Phoenix or Galaxian? I got just a little bit longer. I don't want to go too far over tonight. Since I'm almost done and Chuck's going live. Wait, what the heck am I playing? I forgot where it is. There's Gorf. I know where Phoenix is. Where was Galaxian? Intellivision Revolution? There it is. And then I'll try Checkers. Yeah, you're definitely good at that one, sir. Oh! That was a panic move. Is that too loud? I don't think it will be on your end, but it's possible. I'm having a hard time getting them whenever they're in motion. Okay, there is a pause. Mr. Baseman! Please don't play Checkers. Thank you, Roger. Thank you. We like playing here. We have a big chess table and Checkers, and the pieces are like, the king's like 8 inches tall, maybe a little bigger. And it's like something you would see in like a ice cream parlor or something like that, cafe. And it's a big square, 2 chairs, all the pieces for checkers and chess. We play every once in a while. We love playing. We have a ton of board games, but I don't play it on Intellivision ever. Oh yeah, no portrait. I love old shooters, but I want that portrait. I don't like them landscape. What I always wondered, on the Sprint, can they program these games portrait mode? And then for those of us that can turn our TVs and then just, because we can change the controls, right? Can that be done? What the heck? Oh, I knew before I... Oh, now I died. You prefer chess? Are you talking about like for Intellivision or like playing a board game? I'm a chess player. I'm not great, but I'm decent. Not trying to compensate for anything. With a chess set like that, are we... I wonder if 4:3 resolution. I'm in 4:3. I don't play in widescreen. Or I should be anyway. Yes, I love chess. Yes, like could they program it for portrait like tape mode if we could rotate our TV? On the Sprint, you can change the controls. So I could change it to where they would match a rotated screen. I'm wondering if that can be done. I was thinking of that the other day, which would be great for shooters. What a crappy way to die. Game over. Was there another game or was this it? And then there was Phoenix, but I picked, that was an or. I also wanted to try like changing it this way. So like you're playing, I can reach one button, but the buttons would be weird, but the disc and the buttons can be done where you could have it sideways, but you just have to change the controls, which can be done on the Sprint. Let's give it one more. And then DJC will be on. It always screws me up how it's black on the sides because you think you have a little more room to move over and you're like, oh no, I'm out of room. Ah, right into it. Oh, I forgot you just keep going. Oh, come on. Oh, that was close. Uh-oh, I'm dead here. Oh! Oh, how'd I miss him twice? Oh, I missed them all. Okay, I can pause it here. Wow, Casey, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but next show will be August 3rd already. Where's the year going? Always, Casey, great show. Yeah, I can't believe it. We're already going to be in August. I've got my nephew's birthday. That's the last family event. He's like 23 this year, but already going to be August. It's nuts. Woo! Try to get them both. Or all three, I mean. Yeah! Oh, I moved too far. I almost forgot that it keeps going again. They're shooting faster. That's it. 13,170. I don't know if I have any kind of high score registered on this game. You just fly out and watch my gig this weekend. I wish I could. That's a long trip. If I ever happen to be in that area on vacation, I will definitely hit you up and see if you're playing anywhere. I think, a new version of Space Intruders. I was hoping that was out for tonight, but I'll have to wait till next week or maybe Thursday if I go live. I was hoping it was ready. Sweet. It's pretty fun. It seems to pause just a little bit whenever there's a lot going on. It throws me off a little bit, but it's just one of those things. There's a little bit of differences between the games. You got to get used to it. I was playing along with you and got 12,800. That's not bad. Not that my score is good, but I think I've played this a few times before. It's just been a while. It's definitely, there's enough differences to the arcade that you got to play it a few times and figure out how it's working. I shouldn't be holding the button. I should be shooting when I want to shoot. I'll do better like that. Yeah, we would definitely watch you play. We like live shows. You too, sir. I'm going to go eat and pick up the kids from my parents and then spend a little time with them. It's only 7:30 here. Spend some time with them before bedtime tonight. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's check the poll. So, are you looking forward to the top Intellivision game segment? 60% said yes out of 58 votes. 10% only said no. 29% didn't know what it was, which I guess that's my own doing. But that's going to be a fun segment. We set it all up with a discussion tonight. We are going to start it next week with we're going to do 2 matches on each side, and we are going to get into it. It's going to take quite a while to finish, but I think it's going to be fun as we work our way a little bit each week to the top Intellivision game. Let me go ahead and end that poll. A lot of times I forget to do that. And I think that's all I've got. Next week is show 129. Of course, the main draw to that's going to be the first real show for the segment for Top Intellivision Show. We're going to have the regular segments and some homebrew gameplay like we did tonight. Maybe I'll do Chat's Choice again for 125. We'll do something. We'll have a little bit of gameplay in there as well. I have a video on the Retro Gamer channel coming Wednesday. That'll be Alien Abduction. I don't know what's coming out Friday for Intellivision Homebrew gameplay videos, but there will be one set up. Thursday, I think this week I'll be going live. The last few weeks have been crazy. I think I'll go live and do some chat and gameplay this week. And Chip Shot 2 Golf League. That's going to be Thursdays. When I go live now and then, the Golf League's going to take that time slot. I think Torso, a lot of times, will stream that same time. I'll watch him after. There's just nowhere to go. You have to pick somewhere. So I'm going to go between Pinball Fun with Greg and Bart. And I don't know who goes after me after that. But we'll start 5 or 5:15. That's coming close. As soon as Chip Shot 2 is done, I will start talking about it more. We'll get an idea of who can make it on Thursdays, and we'll get it all set up. I'm looking forward to the Golf League. And then at that time, when we do the Golf League, then the ROM will be available for free for everyone. And I'm looking forward, all Steve's hard work. You guys are going to love it. I'm looking forward to hearing what everyone has to say about the game. So until then, we'll see you guys Thursday, videos on Wednesday, and next Monday's show. I don't think there's any. And Friday's gameplay video. So there's a lot going on. We'll see you guys soon, and hope you all have a good rest of your evening. Until then, see you.
Rise up, get ready for the fight. The Intellivision gamer, shining so bright. Reviews and gameplay, he's got it all from classics to new. He stands tall, interviews and insights. He's on a mission, unleashing the power of retro intuition. He's got the knowledge, the passion untamed. Intelli-rocker burning with the flame. YouTube's his stage, says brothers unite. Intellivision gamer, he brings the light with the game console.